How's it going, everyone? I'm Isle, and today I expect I've got a good one for you. A little bit of different players than I normally cast, well, one of them. Our Protoss player here on Tropical Sacrifice, he is Classic. His opponent is someone that I have casted a lot and someone who plays a really good game of Terran. From France, it is Clem. Classic, by the way, South Korea, if I didn't mention that. So this could be a very, very cool matchup because Clem, although he's been playing a while and he's been doing really well, he's a newer player, or a younger player, let's say that. Classic, on the other end, well, he's been around the StarCraft block, if I can say that. He has played some really awesome stuff. He's won, I can't remember now his details, I actually literally just looked it up. He won a GSL, right? But yeah, very good player. So we'll see how these two come. Obviously, go up against each other. How these two come. How these two play against each other. Clem, a very, very aggressive Terran. Once he starts to push or build engineering base, once he starts to push, he does not stop. He loves that tempo, high tempo gameplay of attack after attack, dropping, attacking constantly. It's really exciting Terran gameplay to watch, and we'll see how Classic goes up against it. Now, Classic himself is no slouch. He's played a lot of good opponents that have won a lot of really important tournaments. Oh, nice. Clem is quite happy just to move the third or the natural onto the third base, taking his own natural at the same time. But yeah, Classic is no stranger to high level StarCraft. He's been struggling to get quite the same form back since he's recently returned. I mean, recently being, what is it, maybe a year already? I could be mistaken, could be half a year or so. It's been a little bit, but yeah, it takes a little bit of time for these players to get back into it. So it'll be good to see what he does. Probe gets picked off by a couple of Marines, so starting off with barracks and a reactor going into the factory for Clem. Relatively standard build, and we see the Stargate for Classic. Classic still tends to do the Stargate, at least the games that I've seen of him. And yeah, we'll see how he plays in this one. Now, obviously, Protoss has changed quite drastically since before he left, and I think he's still coming to terms with the new playstyles of it. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to talk him too much. I have not watched that many games of him, so I don't want to pretend like I'm a Classic expert. I just I remember good old Classic from the days, but I mean, this is a while back, and I've been watching StarCraft for quite some time. Okay, Probe just having a look around. Stalkers also having a look around. There's two Stalkers already. A couple of Marines are here, but Stalkers, yeah, they can do some good work. So it's going to be Phoenixes. Yeah, Classic likes his Phoenixes. Phoenixes, not too bad. It's going to help to prevent any Widowmine drops or any trickery from the Terran player. Clem will go for a Widowmine drop, and then he'll probably follow that up with a bunch of Marines and things. But maybe this is a bit of a deterrent for him. Yeah, he's already got two Widowmines on the way, Medivac on the way, so it's definitely going to be a mine drop. This is a nice little bit of aggression here from Classic. Now the Stalkers, they regen shields. Without a Medivac, the Marines do not have a way to regen yet. Okay, the Widowmines going to make this a little bit harder, especially considering that there is no detection yet. Ooh, picking off the Medivac, that'll be insane. Ooh, I don't think he's going to be able to. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong units. Okay, so that might actually just completely stop the aggression from Clem, which is not too bad. That's what Classic wants. Classic is on the front foot. He's the one who's keeping his eye on what's going on in the base of the Terran player. Being annoying with these Phoenixes, that's what they can do. The Cyclone is going to help. Nice little bit of micro there, trying to direct the traffic away from the injured Cyclone. He's going to be going for his third now. At the same time, the Robo Bay is on the way with a couple of extra gateways. Second base is pretty much saturated. Clem is almost fully saturated on his second base. Is there a third CC? Not yet. No third CC on the way yet. We're going for another barracks. Starport's going to move, so this might be a bit of a dedicated pressure from Clem in retaliation of these Phoenixes. Okay, an Immortal coming up first, as well as the Robo Bay. So I'm assuming that's going to be for some Colossus, which are obviously pretty decent unit. Spotter pylons up. Yeah, Classic's just playing pretty good. Ooh, I don't like this though. Where's the shield battery? Okay, the shield battery's on this side. Ugh. Okay, so 3 probes do go down. At the same time, the Phoenixes do pick off a couple. Ooh, I lied. That's 5 probes. Okay. So getting a couple. Worker kills 6 probes going down versus 5 SCVs. So quite close. And here we see Clem moving out. Is he going to make a third base on location? Ooh, he's feeling brave. But I think he knows with the Phoenixes out, there's not going to be any super serious aggression coming up soon. So he's quite comfortable to do that. It is Colossus. We see extended thermal lance as well as a forge. Pretty standard game from both players. Classic, I think, will be happy with this start. He's controlled Clem and not let Clem just get into that tempo that he likes to be in. Twilight also on the way. Clem, I think he's itching. He's going to be itching to get out pretty soon. I reckon he's just going to wait for Stim and Stim. Stim. He's going to wait for Stim and combat shields. That's if Sean Connery... That's a terrible Sean Connery impression. But yeah, if Sean Connery was a StarCraft commentator, then that's what he would sound like. Except it would be a lot better than what I'm doing. Phoenix is still being annoying. What am I? Hits 2 of those pretty hard. And Clem's chasing with his entire army. Stim the Marauders. They can also hit... No, they can't. If you were wondering, that they can't hit air. I think... I was going to say I think Classic's going to be fine, but he's got a little bit of a small army. Charge is busy being researched. It's not done yet. These Phoenixes... Now, it keeps pulling Clem back. The Phoenixes are doing fantastic work. It's just picking off here and there, but the fact that he keeps being able to pull Clem back to his bases, that's all he needs. Because as time progresses, this army of Colossus and High Templar, as we see the Templar Archives on the way, that's going to be strong. And, yeah. Okay, let's see. Picks up the Widowmine. He pulls the army back again. 4 workers killed. Classic playing a very impressive match here against Clem. These Phoenixes, yep, they are worth their money. 8 minutes at this point. Yeah, Classic's pretty happily saturated on 4 bases. Clem is still trying to get... He's almost there. He's very close. So it won't be long. I think Classic's going to be looking for his 4th base pretty soon. Couple of good spotter marines out here for Clem just to see when that 4th base is taken. And now we actually... are we going to see the Protoss move out? War Prism is on the way, so I do expect to see that soon. +1 almost done at this stage. +1 is done for Clem. +1 shields or armor also on the way. Okay, so it's going to be a couple of Archons. Maybe not immediately into Storm. Yeah. Randomly picking up. Okay, so the War Prism's going to go do some misdirection. Ooh, he could see this. Yeah, Clem sees it. Okay, that's very good for Clem. So he's going to know something is on the way. Viking production is in full swing. I would like to see Classic push now at the same time as the War Prism. Maybe it's a better idea to stay. Clem's going to get itchy. Clem loves to be on the map. At this stage, this is a very odd play for Clem. He actually hasn't attacked yet. And we're looking at almost the 10-minute mark. This is very un-Clem-like play. Yeah, here we go. So, Zealots are warping in. Damage going down. That War Prism is at so low health. Yeah, the War Prism does go down. The Zealots are getting a good amount of damage. That's 8 worker kills so far. Clem can see this army moving around. Ooh, good force fields there, cutting off that infantry army. Yeah, that's a very good force field there. I love the way Classic is playing. I think he's doing amazing work here. He's going to retreat. But yeah, good damage dealt in the main base of Clem. Worker count 99. No, 63 to 71. Sorry, I looked at the wrong one there. Clem still in the lead with army supply. We do see disruptors on the way as well as the Dark Shrine. The ghosts are on the way out. So Clem is getting ready. He is transitioning, readying for that High Templar, but it's not going to be High Templar. You know, it's ghosts. Ghosts are good against Protoss in general because of the shields. Just being able to EMP the army and get rid of the shields, super helpful. All right, fourth base is landed, and saturation is beginning. Zealot run by on this side. I think he's going to struggle to get something done because the sensor tower is there. Oh, that's why the War Prism took so much damage. He just queued it. Couple of zealots into this side. They're getting some damage done. Clem's going to send a half of his army. Well, maybe not half, but a bunch of his army to get rid of these zealots. Yeah. Run, zealots, run! At the same time, the Protoss army is moving down the middle of the map. So he has split the Terran army. He's going to jump straight onto this third base. And Clem is in a bad position here. These Colossi are going to be in a great position. He is going to be losing workers. Disruptor comes in. Oh, decent hit on the Bio army there. Good force fields. Oh, that Disruptor hit his own Immortal. 23 workers going down. Recalls. That's a bit of an odd recall. He leaves a lot of the army behind. Run, Archons. Run, sentries. That was a good move there. Gets rid of the third base. And now he's got disruptors to try to help out. Yeah, Classic is playing really nice. I love what he's doing. Decent hit there. One SCV randomly in with the army. Big warp in here. A bunch more Stalkers coming in. So the Vikings are going to be able to deal with the Colossus. But once the Colossus are down, they're not going to be that useful anymore. Disruptor. Ooh, Clem. Be very careful, Clem. Get the Archons in front, and they just immediately die. Oh, that's a bunch of ghosts that go down to disruptors. That is not ideal for Clem. The shields are very low there. Some good EMPs going down. A big warp-in is on the way. 2 more disruptors are here. That's a ton of disruptors. And I think all in all, that engagement went fine for Classic. He has another base up. And at this stage, it's 84 workers to 57. And yeah. Starport. Ooh. He's already gone into... You see, I didn't even see this. Into additional starports. Where are they? Here they are. With a fleet beacon. He's getting carriers. Yeah, Classic's already making the transition once again. These Vikings now. Ooh. Clem doesn't know this, but those Vikings would have been very good against the upcoming disruptors. Terran army coming in from both sides. This is a little bit of an awkward position for Classic to be in. Don't throw it away now. Good hit there. Army coming in again. Oh, decent disrupt hit, but not amazing. This Bio army is jumping on the Protoss. And this is some serious damage going down on Classic's army. Big disruptor. Oh, that's a big hit. At the same time, Zealots are in the third base once again. In the natural as well. Whew. Somehow Classic manages to hold off. Even though Clem had vastly superior positioning there. Army supply still in the lead for Classic. But I don't think Clem knows that... where are they? Where are the carriers? Only one at this stage, but yeah, the carriers are here. Okay, there's a couple here. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Walking a couple of widow mines in here. Okay, just gonna use a photon cannon. Oh, actually, I say that. The couple, there's 3. Oops. Yeah, Clem needs to... He needs to find his feet in this game. He's... Classic's doing a really good job, and this is very, very different play from what we're used to seeing out of Clem. Because Clem is normally the aggressor, but at this stage, he's just trying to stabilize and survive. Let's see what this Dark Templar can be done. There is no detection here. Yeah, gonna start chopping away at those SCVs. Clem notices it now. He's trying to get a bunch of units there. EMP. Oh, he misses the EMP. He misses the EMP on the Dark Templar. At the same time, Clem is pushing into the space. He gets rid of it. There are no workers here, so it's not the worst of deals. And now he should see the carriers. At the same time, huge zealot warping in the main base. They are chopping and slicing their way through the production here. This DT is still going at it. That's 26 workers down. It's 80 workers to 38. Classic is playing the game of his life here. He is absolutely keeping Clem all the way back, and Clem doesn't have an answer so far. Disruptors almost getting a good hit on the ghost. Some good EMPs go down. Watch out, you don't want to disruption over your own units. Carrier's going to make things difficult. GG is called. Classic absolutely wallops Clem in a fashion that Clem is so not used to. That was some really good Protoss play, and I swear, if you want to have a good build order to follow against Terran, that is it. Classic played such a clean game in this one. From start to finish, he controlled the game. I didn't think it was going to be so one-sided, but yeah. I mean, Clem had a very good engagement there towards the end, but Classic was just able to keep it up, and yeah, pulls off a very good win against a very strong opponent. So there we go. Classic could be back on the rise, and I would love to see that. Anyway, I'm talking a lot of nonsense. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Press like if you wanna, or if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. That's the one you should press if you want to see more StarCraft content. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.